Welcome back guys to my brand tutorial. In today's video we're going to add a ability to like the blog posts in our blog application using Django and Python. Alright, so in the previous video we've added a ability to add comments on our blog post right here on the blog details page. But now I also want to add a like button somewhere near this update and delete one, so the users can actually say if they like this blog post or they don't. Alright, so to add like functionality to our blog post, the first thing we need to do is actually add a new field to our blog posts model right here. And we're going to call that variable likes. And right here it is going to be equal to models.many-to-many field. And we're going to pass the user model right here. And also we're going to add a related name, and let's call it liked_posts. Blank equals to true. Alright, so what have I done here? So right here we've added this likes variable right here, which is going to be equal to models.many-to-many field, which just means any user can like any blog post they want. The user won't have the ability to like only one blog post and choose whichever he wants. He has the ability to like every single one if he wants to. So right here, that's why we want to use this many-to-many field and pass in the user model right here from this auth models, because yeah, we want users to like the blog posts. And also we're using this related name right here, so we can access our user model right here using our likes variable. And blank equals to true just means that users don't need to actually like the blog post. The blog post can have 0 likes if they want to. So yeah, that's it. And also I'm going to add another function. Let's call it total_likes, and we're going to pass a self right here. And what will this do? It will just return the total likes of this blog post right away. So return self.likes.count, and since this is a function, we need to pass the brackets right here. So right here we're just counting how many likes this blog post has in total. Alright, and once we've done that, we can now save this and add migrations. So make migrations, and also we want to push them, so migrate right here. And yeah, that should be it. Now we can run the server, and if we refresh our admin right here, we can go to our blog post right here and see that yeah, we have the likes field added to our blog post model right here. Alright, so once we've added that field to our blog post model, now we want to make a functionality so the users can actually like the blog post, not in the admin dashboard, but actually on the page itself. So right here, let's create a new function and let's call it like_post. And we need to pass request as always, and also we need a PK so we know which blog post is this like going to. Or let's call it actually post_ID. Let's call it like that so you understand it better. Alright, and now as always we want to check if the user is actually authenticated, since you can't really like the post if you're not logged in. Since if you like it, we don't know which user is it going to. If not, request.user.is authenticated. Alright, if he's not authenticated, we want to return him redirect, and let's return him to the login page right there, or we called it login_user. And now I want to get that specific blog post that we're currently viewing so we can like it when the users click on the button. So we're going to get it using this post_ID right here. So let's just type blog_post is going to be equal to blogPostModel.objects.get, and we're going to get it using the ID field right here, and we're just going to pass our post_ID variable we are going to grab from the URL up there. Alright, and now once we got the current blog post that we're viewing, now I want to check if the currently logged in user already liked that blog post. For example, let's imagine I already added that like button right there. So if we click on it, it will like this blog post, and in the database it will be stored that the admin user actually liked the blog post. But now the page refreshes and this button is not like anymore, it is actually unlike, which means if we click again on that like from the admin dashboard right here will be deleted. So that's what we're going to check right now. So we're going to do that by typing if request.user, so currently logged in user, in blog underscore post dot likes dot all. So if there is a currently logged in user in all of the likes, so right here, we are looping through all of these likes and checking if admin is actually selected right here. And if he is actually found in that looping of these likes, we want to actually remove that like. So just type blog underscore post dot likes dot remove, and we're going to remove that request dot user. So we're going to remove that currently logged in user from the likes of that blog post. And now if he actually isn't found in that looping, so if he didn't like the post, we're going to type a else statement right here, and the same thing, blog underscore post dot likes dot add right now. And also we're going to add that request dot user right here. So again, we are checking if the currently logged in user is found in all of the likes. If he actually exists in all of those likes, we're going to remove him if he clicked the button, right? And if he actually isn't found, we're going to actually add the like or add that user to that query right there. And if all of that works, we're going to return a redirect to our blog post details right here. And we're just going to change a couple of things. It is not commented post, it is blogpost.pk. So when they click the button and like or dislike, they're going to be redirected to that same blog post and actually visually see that they liked the blog post or unliked it. Alright, so once we save this file, now we can go to our blog post details and add those buttons I talked about. Alright, so let's add that button right here. So let's add a new form tag right here with the method of post right here. And for the action, let's put the URL, so URL right here, to our like post, like underscore post view right here. And also we need to put that primary key of our blog post that we are currently viewing. So let's just type blog underscore post dot ID right here. And you're probably wondering where we're getting this from. From our blog post details view right here, we see this PK and our blog post variable right here, which is just the database object of our blog post database model right here. And also let's capitalize this post right here, and let's put a CSRF token, so CSRF underscore token, which will just prevent hackers from hacking our data. Alright, and now let's add that button, so when the users actually click it, they see unlike or like button right there. So let's add a button tag, so button with the type of submit right here. And let's for now just print how many total likes that specific blog post has actually. So that's just going to be this double curly brackets, which means the value of what we're going to put in those brackets. And that is just our blog post object right there, dot total likes. And you're probably wondering what is this function right here. It is just this function we just created in our models.py right there. So you see that total likes. And let's also put likes right here so we know what we are talking about actually. And I think this won't work right now since we haven't added a URL to that. So let's just add it. So like underscore post, that's how we called it. And now once we refresh this page, we can actually see that this blog post has 0 likes. Now if we click on it, it won't change, but yeah, we need to add actually other functionality. But let's just add a user to like this blog post, for example admin right here, and if we check again, this should update. Sorry, I added the like to the wrong blog post, so let's add to this one, and let's add 2 likes actually. So this should update to 2 likes, and that's right. Alright, and now let's add functionality to display the white heart if the user didn't like the post, and if he already liked the post, display the red heart so he knows if he already liked it. So right here, let's actually indent this a little bit better. Alright, so this is good. So right now we need a if statement to check if the currently logged in user already liked the blog post. So just like we did in our views right here, if the currently logged in user is in all of those likes, we want to actually display him the red heart, which means he already liked the blog post. So let's just do that. So we need curly brackets and 2 percentage signs since this is a function, and just type if user in blog underscore post dot likes dot all, and this is just our likes filled in our blog post model right here. And again, we are looping through all of our likes right there, and we need to end if right here, and also we need a if statement or else statement, sorry. Alright, and now I'm going to add that red heart right here. So let's add a span tag right here so we can style it. So style, and let's put the color of red right here. Alright, and I actually searched up a red heart emoji, so I'm just going to copy it right here. Alright, and paste it right here in this span tag. And also I'm going to copy this span tag right here and just type that this color is white actually, and let's put this white heart emoji right here. Alright, and if we save this right now, we should actually expect to see that we have the red or white heart emoji depending if we liked or didn't that blog post. Alright, we see the red heart, which means we like the blog post. And if I click this button, it should redirect me to the same page and actually be one like and also white heart. Alright, so now what is the problem? So right here we're checking for the PK right here in our urls.py, but we need to actually check for the post underscore ID right here. So we're just going to paste that, and now if we refresh this page, and yeah, we can actually see that we're actually getting the white like right here. And again, we can click it, unlike it, clicking I like. Let's also go to the different blog posts. So again, we can like this one, return to this one, again like it. If we check again, we see that this one is already liked. If you like this video, make sure to check out the pinned comment of this video. I made a free PDF guide on how to help you pass the beginner stage and escape the tutorial hell, and also I have got another great video right on the screen. Make sure to check it out, and I'll see you in that one.